Late last night, President Trump signed a bill intended to give Americans some financial relief during the coronavirus crisis. WBOC's Todd Carley joins us with who should benefit from the law.
Steve, it's called the Families First Coronavirus Response Act, and it goes into effect April 2nd. And here are some of the highlights. First up, emergency paid sick leave. Companies with fewer than 500 employees must provide up to 80 hours of paid leave to all full-time employees who need to miss work or cannot telework. Then the expanded family medical leave. Same companies, they'll be required to provide paid FMLA leave to employees who have been employed for at least 30 days and are unable to work or telework. There are some tax credits as well. Employers providing ESPL and or paid FMLA can receive those tax credits, and there are some limited exceptions for some of the businesses under this law. Now, there is another proposal that would send roughly $2,000 per couple and $500 per child to qualifying families. That, though, still being negotiated in Congress. Well, people across Delmarva are struggling after hourly workers have been laid off, and WBOC's Cassie Semyon spoke to some people up in Dover about how the government's proposed payout could help them.
As customers are rushing to the stores to stock up on groceries and many employees are out of work, people are wondering how they will pay their bills this month, as the national government proposes a stimulus package that includes $500 billion in cash payments to individuals. Elaine Sestito conducts field research for the University of Michigan and says the path moving forward is unclear for so many.
I think it could really help people who need it the most. I mean, I think people who are out of work are probably wondering how they're going to pay their rent and mortgage next week. We don't even know what our job situation is going to be in the next month or so.
Carla Stoddart of Dover just started a new career, and the advice to quarantine has been hard on business. She says assistance like the proposed payout could help her.
I'm a brand new realtor, and let me tell you, business is getting a little scarce for me. Absolutely. That would help with my electric bill and my mortgage. And just keep me current.
Diane Eastburn told us she's seen the impact COVID-19 can have on people's work and thinks the government checks to individuals could help.
There's a lot of people that are really struggling right now. I have a sister who's a food server. She's out of work. So I think anything that we could do at this point to help, those people would benefit all of us.
The proposal, if approved by Congress, would release the first check on April 6th. In Dover, Cassie Semyon, WBOC News, Delmarva's news leader.
The stimulus plan also calls for $300 billion in aid for small businesses. That must be approved by Congress and is still being worked on there. So it's kind of difficult to say how much each person would get.